What's going on, boys and girls of the University of Florida and the state of Florida? Congratulations today to the Gators on yet another convincing win over these guys. These guys being my Tennessee Vols. Been a fan all my life, going to continue to be a fan for the next however many years I'm alive. I have a request. Florida, would you please let Tennessee win one more football game before I die, please? Preferably next year if I make it till then. You know, we never know how long we're going to make it on this earth. That's a fact. And, you know, since 1990, I've seen my team beat Florida 6 times. Since my birth, I've seen Tennessee beat Florida, I think, 6 times. And I've seen my team lose to Florida 24 times, I think. And something teen out of the last something teen games or something like that. So congratulations to you guys for currently possessing the deed to the house that my Vols live in my mind, in our minds. You own us. Period. And I personally would appreciate it and be very grateful if you would let us win a football game. I don't even care at this point if I know that you're letting us win. You know how when you were a kid and your dad let you beat you in something, I would get pissed off if my dad let me beat him in anything. I'd get mad and cry, "Dad, you're not trying." "Sure I am, son." "No, you're not. I know you're not." I wouldn't even bitch. I wouldn't cry one bit if you let us win next year. Because this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, excuse my language, I didn't mean to say ridiculous. I mean, this is not a rivalry. Looking back on the last 20-some years, it's never been a rivalry. It's not, Tennessee fans, even us older people. We can't say that this has been a rivalry. Yeah, we beat them in 98, and if you'll remember, going back, looking at that, you would have thought we'd won the national championship when we beat them in 98. Beat them in 2001, you know, the legendary Travis Stevens night ran for 8,000 yards against them in the swamp. But look, this is not the Florida versus Tennessee rivalry anymore. This is the Florida versus how bad should we beat them this year rivalry. Or the Florida versus how many points should we let them score. Or the Florida versus how many turnovers are we going to get from them this year. The last 2 years it's been at least 10. And you ain't beating nobody with 10 turnovers in 2 games. Don't care who you are. So, you know, I'm... You know what? In fact, scratch that. I don't even want you to let us win a game, because it don't even matter. Even if you did let us win next year, we'd still lose 6 or 7 other SEC games, because we're still assuming that Jeremy Pruitt is the guy to get us all the recruits in here that we need. And this is probably something for a different video, but I'm going to say it. We don't have the players right now to compete with Florida, Georgia, Alabama, or really anybody else in the SEC, save for Vandy. We can compete with them, and we might even beat them this year. I don't know. We're not going 6-6 unless some miracle happens based on what we've seen in the first 4 games. Nobody saw this team going 1-3. Don't care who you are. You didn't see it. This is shaping up to be the worst season in the history of Tennessee football. And, you know, the bad part about it is I'm not even upset about it. I mean, yeah, take that back. I'm upset. It hurts my soul, and I don't like it, and it ruins my freaking football season. But the last 10 years has made me this way, and most other Tennessee fans. But you know what? I ain't giving up. Not doing it. Not doing it for nothing, for nobody. I'm not getting in that fan transfer portal. Uh, I'm not certainly not going to stop being a Tennessee fan and pulling for Oklahoma like some Tennessee fan or supposed Tennessee fan I know. Uh, I'm still going to pull for these boys right here, no matter how shitty they are, for the rest of my natural life. And I'm wearing orange and white today. I'm wearing orange and white most days of my life. 52 years, probably ever since I was 8 to 10 years old. Out of 56 years, I would probably venture to guess that 40 of those years worth of days, I was wearing orange and white. That ain't even an exaggeration. That may not be a big enough percentage. So yeah, I still love my boys. I still love my Vols, and I'm still going to cheer for them. And I'm still going to say we're going to kick your ass, Georgia, in 2 weeks. Just going to do it. It's what I do. Don't care what you think. Don't care what you say. Kiss my ass. I love the University of Tennessee. I love being a Vol fan, even when it sucks and is embarrassing to admit it to some people. It's not embarrassing to admit that I'm a Tennessee fan. It's embarrassing to, I think, a lot of our fan base that we suck as bad as we do right now. It happens. Don't it, Nebraska? Don't it, USC? Don't it, UCLA? Don't it, Alabama in the 90s? But they weren't this bad. You see my point? So anyway, go Vols, screw y'all's Florida. Great game for you guys. Honestly, you beat a bad FCS team today. Because yeah, we look like an FCS team right now. If we don't get some shit fixed, Alabama will beat us by 50. No, they won't, because Nick Saban's nice. And he loves me. And he won't let that happen. Go Vols, screw y'alls. Congrats, Florida. You got win number 32,000. I don't know. It's 29-20, I think, is the record now in your favor. Congrats. Enjoy it. Another year. Rubbing it in. Making the jokes. Making the D's Nuts posters. All that good shit and fun. We deserve it. We suck. Go Vols. Screw y'alls. And by y'alls, I mean y'alls. As in, you alls. All means all. You understand? So go Vols, screw y'alls.